Hi everyone, I am your English teacher, Leon, and I am so excited that you're able to tune in. Yes, this is the first video and I don't have any subscribers, but I do believe that you are interested in learning English, and if that describes you, this channel is where you need to be. And with the smart board that is blurred out behind me, I'm not only going to show you how to learn, I'm not only going to teach you how to speak English, but I'm also going to show you how to write in English. And I am also going to teach you how to read in English. But before we get started, I want to know, where do you live? What neck of the woods on this planet are you from? Where are you from? And what is your name? And I believe that is where we're going to begin. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Let's get started. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way so you can have a clear view of what is happening here in the classroom. Tighten that down so it doesn't roll back out in front of the camera. Now, this is our a board, okay? Now, the first introduction I'm going to share with you is how to greet someone in English in a polite way, okay? There are many different type of ways in America that we greet others, but I'm going to start with the basics so you can understand and build upon the foundation that is being laid in this classroom, teaching you English, or as you learn English here in this classroom. Now, when you're greeting someone, whether it's in the morning or whether it's at night or whether it's midday, the first word I want to share with you is the word hello. Can you say hello? Hello. Hello. Very good. Hello. You may wonder how to write hello, and I'm going to show that to you now. Let's get a pen. Hello. I'm going to write it big so you can see it. Hello. Now, before I go any further, if you do not have, please get, if you will, a pencil and paper so you can follow along. It is very important. Yes, learning how to speak in English is vital. It's important. I love English. I love my country. But you want to go past that, just learning how to speak English, to knowing how to write English. And we'll get into that a little bit later, of the importance of learning how to write in English. So this is the H. H, hello. Hello. Here's the E. All right, here is the L's. And this is the English letter O. English letters, H, E, L, L, O. Hello. 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 All right. So that when you see the word hello, it is a polite way of greeting someone in English when you're communicating in English. Hello. 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 You know, different ways that you can say this word hello. And what I'm going to do, I am going to clear the board. And now I'm going to teach you how to write hello in a sentence. Okay, so we're going to get into some sentences now. All right, so say for instance, you want to ask someone how they're doing. This is how you write it. You greet. All right, let's put this as, let's get a pen. Put this as number one, person number one. Hello. How are, oh, got a little fancy that time. Let's make the Y like how it needs to be written. How, oh, wait a minute. That's not what I want. I want an E. And let's move this out of the way. Okay. Let's get some space. All right. How are, let's get that pen again. How are you? Question mark. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? There are many different ways that you can articulate or express yourself with this phrase. Hello, how are you? Remember, you're being polite. You're asking the person how they feel, how they're doing, what is their current state of emotion, or what is their current mindset. When you meet them, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Very good, very good. Now, if someone asks you, you're on the receiving end. If they ask you or they greet you by saying, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? They're only going to say it once, but I'm, using repetition so you can understand better. Your response can be something like, you can say, after they say, hello, how are you? You can say, I am well. Period. And ask them, how are you? Okay? This marries and blends so well as one of the greetings or one of the ways that you can introduce yourself and ask someone how they are doing. When you're speaking to people and you're communicating in English, again, with more emphasis, it is polite to greet them by saying hello. How are you? With the punctuation question mark. Your response or their response, depending who's asking who what, okay? I am well. How are you? 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 That is what this is saying. So what you're doing as you learn English with this lesson, you're either asking the question or you are being the person that is being asked. Okay? Let me explain. You are the person, number one. You're saying, hello, how are you? Person number two is the person responding to your question. Person number two will respond, I am well, how are you? Understand? Great. Now you become person number two here, and someone in English or English speaker, that person is introducing themselves to you, and they're starting the conversation by asking you hello, how are you? Your response can be, I am well. How are you? I am well. How are you? Very good. Very good. That is great. I'm glad to know that you're out there learning English. And this example that you have just learned is one of the ways that you can communicate effectively when you're learning the English language. Now, let's go to a demonstration or lesson number 2 here. Let's clear the board. All right. I'm going to ask the question, where, and I'm writing slow, so those of you out there taking notes can follow along. Where do, oh, that D's too fancy. Do you live? Question mark. Where do you live? Can you say, where do you live? Great. Where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? Write it in the description box below this video, your name and where do you live? Okay? Where do you live? With me being in America, my response, if you were asking me the question, where do you live? My response will be, and I know these others doesn't line up, I live in the, you can say the, I prefer the. I live in the United States. Period. I live in the United States. 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 I can say, I live in the United States. What do you say? Where do you live? Where do you live? Very good. I live in the United States. Can you say, I live in the United States? Very good. Even if you don't live in the United States, remember, I'm teaching you how to speak in English. You're learning English, okay? Even if you live in Italy, you're learning English, okay? All right, that's good. Where do you live? I live in the United States. I live in the United States. All right, let's clear the board. There was another expression that's similar to where do you live. You can say something like, where are, that is an R, you from? Question mark. This expression, this sentence is similar to where do you live? So if I was to write, where do you live? These sentence phrases are one and the same. Okay? Apple or tomato, tomato, potato, potato. That's what this is. Where do you live? Where are you from? Tomato. Where do you live? Tomato. You can use interchangeably these two sentence phrases when you're asking someone, as it is self-explaining here, where they live or what geographical location are you on this planet. Yeah, where you live, where are you from? All right, let's clear the board. Now, let's get into some food. Okay? Yeah, we're going to the food. We'll get to the other things later, meaning, yes, how to greet one in the morning, noon, after night, all of that. But let's talk about food. This is how to do it. This is how to write it. What is your favorite food? We're asking a lot of questions today, aren't we? A lot of questions today. What is your favorite food? 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 What is your response? Write it in the description box. What is your favorite food? What type of foods do you like to eat? What is your favorite food? My favorite food is the response. Okay, so let's identify English speaker number 1, and let's identify English speaker 2. Okay, it takes 2 to not only make a thing go right, Mr. MC Hammer, but it takes 2 to have a conversation. Okay, like we are having today. I am having a conversation with you in English, and you are learning how to have a conversation with me by texting your answer to these questions in the description box. This is an interactive lesson today. What is your favorite food? My response, you're asking me the question. Let's put a dots there. And let's bring it out a little bit because that's kind of too close to that number 2. My favorite, oh, wait a minute, got fancy there. This is a lowercase f. Favorite food is salmon. Period. My favorite food is salmon. In this illustration, my favorite food is salmon. My favorite food is salmon. Can you say, my favorite food is salmon? What is your favorite food? My favorite food is salmon. Even if your favorite food is not salmon, for many of you out there, let's erase salmon. Get our pen back. My favorite food is steak. My favorite food is steak. Let's add some more categories. My favorite food is chicken nuggets. My favorite food is chicken nuggets. My favorite food is steak. My favorite food is ice cream. Well, what kind of ice cream? Oh, chocolate. My favorite food is ice cream. Chocolate ice cream. Do you like chocolate ice cream? I know I do. Chocolate ice cream. And there are many different flavors of ice cream, but this is where I want to, share with you. When someone is asking you, what is your favorite food? Your response can be, my favorite food is, and then you share with them what your favorite food is, even if your favorite food is not one of these options, okay? So even if your favorite food are not one of these options, you can share with them what you like. Maybe it's French fries. That may be your favorite food. Your favorite food may be salad. Your favorite food may be hot dogs. And this list just goes on and on and on. Many of you, your favorite food may be fried chicken. It goes on and on. All right, let's clear the board. Oh, wait a minute, let's practice. What is your favorite food? Can you say, what is your favorite food? Very good. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is salmon. Can you say, my favorite food is salmon? My favorite food is steak. My favorite food is ice cream. My favorite food is chicken nuggets. My favorite food is chicken nuggets. Can you say, my favorite food is chicken nuggets? Very good. Very good. All right, we can clear the board and go into lesson number 3, or example number 3. All right. Now, when you're learning how to speak English, again, allow yourself to have some wiggle room to where you can learn effectively, because stress is not the best and it keeps you learning less. I want you to learn effectively to where you can acquire what you need to communicate properly in English or as an English speaker. All right. So example number 3, when you're waking up in the morning and you are introducing yourself, this is back to the introduction. In English, what we say in English is good morning. We use the expression good morning to ask someone, or to, in other words, acknowledge that person by saying, good morning. I acknowledge you. I see you. You're there. And I just want to say good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Can you say good morning? Good morning. Good morning. Very good. Very good. Now, when you are saying good morning, it means that it is morning time, early in the AM in the United States or wherever you may be. But in the United States, we usually say good morning. We do not say greetings. And yeah, I guess you can say greeting, but what we use most is good morning. Good morning. Now, with that word, you can write a sentence or you can say a phrase to tie in what has already been learned. Good morning. Let's write it so you can see it. G-O-O-D. Morning is a separate word. Morning. Good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's write it in a sentence. Bring that in a little bit. Okay. Good morning. How are you? Question mark. Good morning. How are you? Remember, it is similar. You can say hello, how are you? But we're talking about the morning. Good morning. How to say good morning in English. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Let's say, let's ask another question in English. Good morning. Where are you going? Good morning. Good morning. Where? Oh, look at that. Come on, Teacher Leon. I caught it. Good morning. Where are you going? That means you're asking the person, where are they traveling to? What location are they going to next? Where are they about to travel? Where are you going? Are you going to the store? Are you going shopping at the mall? Are you going to buy a car at the car dealership? Where are you going? Are you going to the beach? Where are you going? I want to know. Where are you going? Okay. So good morning. How are you? Good morning. Where are you going? And you want to be cautious with that because you don't want to present yourself as being nosy, meaning that you are asking them, you're prying. That's another vocabulary word. I'm going to share with you what that means at some point. But you don't want to look or appear as being nosy or in other people's business. Okay. Good morning. Where are you going? Another question. For example, you could say, good morning. I like to eat. I got fancy. I want that A. Let's eat to be a lowercase a. I like to eat pancakes. Okay. Notice these two sentence phrases are questions. You can also say good morning and make a statement without asking a question. Okay. You can say good morning without asking a question. You can say good morning and make a statement. Good morning. I like to eat pancakes. Okay. Good morning. I like to eat pancakes. So if you're ordering food from McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Hardee's, or whatever location that sell pancakes or whatever food that you want to eat at that particular time in the morning, I particularly prefer chicken minis from Chick-fil-A. Good morning. I like to eat pancakes. Can you say, good morning, I like to eat pancakes? Very good, very good. Even if pancakes is not your thing, good morning, I like to eat sausage biscuit. Good morning, I like to eat sausage biscuit. And there are many different types of American foods. You have sausage biscuit, you have pancakes, you have chicken minis from Chick-fil-A that I like. You have grits, you have eggs, you have bacon. You have all of these different varieties of American foods. I say American foods, you can eat those anywhere in the country or around the world. But there are many different food choices regarding breakfast in the morning. So my question to you is reference to the previous. What do you like to eat? Do you like pancakes or do you like sausage biscuit? Remember, write in the description box the type of foods that you like to eat. All right? Okay. All right. All right, let's clear the board. All right, this is example number 4. Let's get something to write with. What is your name? Another question. What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? Okay, this is asking, and it is self-explanatory. What is your name? Is your name Susan? Is your name Fred? Is your name Melissa? Is your name Courtney? What is your name? What is your name? Write in the description box. Remember, this is an interactive lesson, and I want you to take part in not only learning how to speak English, but also how to write in English. What is your name? What is your name? I'm asking you the question. What is your name? Let's label. This is person number 1. Represents me. I'm asking you, what is your name? What is your name? You are person number 2. Your response to my question, what is your name? Your response can be there's an M, capital M, my name is Julio. My name is Julio. Or you can say, my name is Sarah. Or you can say, my name is Sarah. My name is Tony. My name is Tony. My name is Mary. My name is Mary. My name is Robert. My name is Robert. My name is Tyler. My name is Tyler. My name is Melissa. My name is Melissa. And we can go on and on and on and on and on. My name is Sharon. My name is Tuesday. My name is Tuesday. My name is, one more, Wednesday. And we'll get to this in a moment. Wednesday. Yes, you have people whose names are Tuesday and Wednesday. And then also Friday. The Addams family. Okay. All right. So what is your name? Remember, write it in the description box because I want to know your name. What is your name? My name is Mr. Leon. That is my name. Or you can say, I can say my name is Leon. Or I prefer, Mr. is a little too formal. Teacher. That C is too fancy. Teacher Leon. My name is Teacher Leon. Okay. All right. So this is example number 4 and how to utilize these sentence phrases to communicate in English when you want to know someone's name. It is a polite way of asking someone, what is your name? What is your name? What is your name? My name is Teacher Leon. My name is Teacher Leon. Okay. Your name may be, on the list here. And if not, I wrote Hulio just in a creative way for Julio. But this is what Julio. Okay. Or let's capitalize that. Julio. Okay. My name is Julio. Or my name is Arturo. Yeah. So whenever you're learning English, you're asking someone their name. This is a lesson that teaches you how you can communicate that sentence phrase to discover someone's name. All right? Very good. All right. Let's go to lesson or example number 5. Let's clear the board. Okay. Now, say for instance, you want to know where someone works. How you ask someone about their occupation, you can say, where do you, oh, look at that. That's not how you spell you. Where do you work? And hopefully you can see this clearly. Hopefully the words are large enough for you to see. Where do you work? Let's expand it a little bit more. Where do you work? I think we better go back down. Let's expand it. Where do you work? Where do you work? What's missing? In all of these sentence examples, punctuation is very important. When you're learning how to write in English, you need to know how to write correctly using the proper pronunciation, okay? Or proper punctuation. Pronunciation is important as well, but where you want to use the proper punctuation at the end of the sentence. Where do you work? Should it be a period? No. This is a question, so it requires a question mark. All right? Good, you got it. So where do you work? Where do you work? Where do you work? Write it in the description box. Even if you don't want to share in these questions where you exactly live, because I know you want to be private, okay? Just put something down there. The most important thing is, as you're learning how to speak English, again, you're learning how to write. So even if you write something or reply or respond in the description box with a fictitious or a place to where you're not actually located, that's fine. But what I want to help you to understand is you're learning how to speak, you're learning how to write on that paper in English as well as in the description box where you work, where you live, what is your name, and such. Where do you work? Where do you work? This is number 1, person number 1 asking the question, person number 2. Okay. And this is how you can respond if an English speaker asks you the question, where do you work? You can say, I work at, got fancy, at Walmart. There's the punctuation of a period. I work at Walmart. I work at Walmart. I work at Walmart. That is a response to where do you work? The question, where do you work? The response, I work at Walmart. Notice Walmart is a capital, begins with a capital W. When you're writing sentences, names should always be written with the first letter capitalized. Walmart, capital W. Okay? You don't want to say, or you don't want to put Walmart. Even though you understand it's saying Walmart, but is this showing politeness, that you recognize the company as Walmart? Big. It represents a name. Okay? A noun. Person, place, thing, or an idea. Capitalize Walmart. And with this sentence example, let's take it out a little further. Because when you are learning how to write in English, you want to space your letters or your word phrases or your words out. Okay? I space work space at space Walmart. Period. This is the response. I work at Walmart. This is the question. Where do you work? You're responding to the question. Where do you work? I work at Walmart. I work at Walmart. Can you say, I work at Walmart? Very good. I work at Walmart. You can also say, okay, where you work. I work at Target. Since we're in the store section. Okay, I work at Target. I work at Belk. I work at Belk. I work at Belk. I work at J.C. Penney. Oh, I got fancy with that Y. Look at that. Thank you for helping me. I work at J.C. Penney. I work at, let's go down here. Toys R Us. I work at Toys R Us. I work at Toys R Us. One more. I work at Hilton. I work at Hilton. Okay? Which is a great hotel, by the way. All of these stores, when you come to America, are excellent locations and places to visit, to shop, to reside at if you need room and board, especially Hilton. If you want to purchase excellent toys, I grew up as a Toys R Us kid. Toys R Us. There are links online to where you can connect with Toys R Us. If you want to do all things shopping, you have Walmart. Thank God for Walmart. Thank God for Target, Belk, JCPenney, Toys R Us, Hilton, and the list just goes on and on and on. Because in America, we have a lot of places where you can shop. Walmart, Target, Belk, JCPenney. Can you say, I work at Walmart? I work at Walmart. Very good. Can you say, I work at Target. I work at Target. Good. Can you say, I work at Belk? I work at Belk. I work at Belk. Can you say, I work at J.C. Penney? I work at J.C. Penney. Very good. Can you say, I work at Toys R Us? I work at Toys R Us. I work at Toys R Us. Thumbs up. Can you say, I work at Hilton? I work at Hilton. Very good. All right. Well, you're learning about the different places, the way you can shop here in America. For those who live in America, we shop at these places, and I mean a lot. And it's good because they have excellent quality. So I noticed something. Let me get rid of that period right there. Okay. All right. There we go. So this is a question for those who are just tuning in. Where do you work? What is your occupation? What do you do for a living? Or what do you do? What places do you work to make money? Money, okay? To buy things at Walmart, Target, Belk, J.C. Penney, Toys R Us, Hilton. All right. So yeah, that should be enough for today. I'm sure that you are learning what you need to learn regarding how to speak English. And I am excited once again to share with you these lessons. I am excited that you are trusting me as, or entrusting in me as your teacher to help you learn English, because there's so many different things that we're going to be learning, that I'm going to be teaching you and you're going to be learning. And I am excited to explore. So that concludes today's video. Again, thank you for watching and thank you for your time. And if you have not subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Not hit it, but click on the notification bell so you will be notified when we post videos. All right? All right. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next lesson.